Barbara Kingsolver's sixth novel, The Lacuna, presents a unique blend of historical fiction by weaving fictional primary sources with actual historical events. Published in 2009, it provides readers with a window into the mid-20th century through the eyes of an ordinary observer whose life unexpectedly intersects with notable historical figures. By delving into how an unremarkable individual perceives the grand movements of history, Kingsolver explores the distinction between personal recollections and publicly significant occurrences, questioning the ownership of narratives experienced by both the renowned and the common. The protagonist, Harrison William Shepard, experiences a life divided between periods in Mexico and later in the United States, reflecting a narrative shift from third to first person. Initially narrated in third person, the story purportedly unfolds from Harrison's childhood journals. Born in 1917 to a father lacking influence and intellect and a Mexican mother seeking a better life, Harrison's upbringing is tumultuous. At 12, his mother's affair with a wealthy Mexican businessman leads them to relocate to Mexico, where Harrison leads an aimless existence largely ignored by his mother. Finding solace in swimming and forming bonds with the kitchen staff, who teach him culinary skills to keep him occupied, Harrison's life takes on a seemingly directionless trajectory. One fortuitous day, Harrison experiences an extraordinary stroke of luck when a series of errands leads him to encounter the renowned artist Frida Kahlo in a bustling Mexico City marketplace. Kahlo, already a celebrated figure married to the equally famous muralist Diego Rivera, takes a liking to Harrison, who eventually finds himself welcomed into her home. His proficiency in the culinary arts, learned from the estate cooks, proves invaluable as he assists Rivera in mixing plaster. What begins as a chance encounter transforms into employment, with Harrison now dividing his time between plastering and cooking for the Kahlo Rivera household. As his bond with Kahlo strengthens, Harrison becomes captivated by the rich history, culture, and artistry of the Aztecs. In 1937, the household extends its hospitality to Leon Trotsky, the former Soviet leader turned dissident seeking refuge from Stalin's persecution, thanks to Kahlo and Rivera's successful appeal to the Mexican government. Harrison's responsibilities expand to include serving as Trotsky's secretary, thrusting him into the perilous realm of revolutionary politics. The novel highlights Trotsky's assassination in 1940, juxtaposing it with real newspaper articles to underscore the dissonance between official narratives and historical truth. Subsequently, a matured Harrison returns to America, briefly reconnecting with his father in Washington, D.C., before enrolling in a private school where his passion for writing flourishes. The narrative transitions to first-person perspective as Harrison reflects on his life, now established as a novelist in Asheville, North Carolina. He develops a profound working relationship with Violet Brown, his perceptive and pragmatic secretary. Due to his past connections with communist figures like Trotsky and his enduring friendship with Kahlo, Harrison becomes a target of investigation by the House Un-American Activities Committee, established in 1938 to root out suspected communist sympathizers and individuals deemed to be engaging in subversive activities during what is now known as the Red Scare era. Harrison is unsettled by the invasive and accusatory nature of the investigation, and the novel incorporates contemporaneous newspaper clippings to illustrate the excessive and unjust actions of the committee. Feeling overwhelmed, he opts to return to Mexico, instructing Violet to destroy all his papers, and withdraws from public life, living in seclusion until his passing. Following his death, it emerges that Violet has preserved Harrison's diaries and letters, from which she constructs the narrative of the novel. However, she reminds readers that by perusing these writings, they are disregarding the privacy Harrison desired for his work. She also elucidates the significance of the book's title, The Lacuna, referring to gaps or missing pieces, indicative of the unpublished nature of the material and the incomplete understanding of Harrison's life it provides. This theme of gaps is reinforced through imagery throughout the novel, such as lava tubes, blank spaces on a page, and the enigmatic mouth of the world in the Mayan city of Chichen Itza. Upon its release, the novel elicited a mixed response. While some reviews, like Maureen Corrigan's for NPR, critique the lack of a compelling central character, citing Harrison's ordinariness as a drawback, others, such as Carolyn Alessio's in the Chicago Tribune, praise the dynamic relationship between Harrison and Kahlo as the heart of the narrative, filled with poignant and playful exchanges. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.